Meowdy, everybody. I feel like I can't really say that. I don't play Makote, but meowdy. Okay, we're just gonna jump right into it today. Stream title says it all. Couldn't wait till Friday. We're going to get out of the patches. It is driving me literally insane. I have been having a little bit of patch fatigue for a minute, but I decided I had a little energy today. We're going to just do it before Friday. Before we do that though, I need to share this with everybody. Apparently like Pokemon and Squishmallow are having a collaboration. Look at this. Look at this. I need that Gengar. I wish he would turn around, but like that's so good. I didn't know I needed it until it was here. But that's my good news for the day. They're so good. They're so good. They're just like their fathers, other Squishmallows. But before we go back to main story, I was advised to talk to Rambros just a little bit more. So let's see what he's got for us. I trust you've rested, my friend. Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there is something we must do first. Yep, surprise stream. Morning, Sleepy. Let me summon the others and hear in full what happened beyond the rift. So the elegant eye that runs in Graha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. Yeah, there's Pokemon Squishmallows now. I think they would only be topped by Animal Crossing Squishmallows for me, TBH. I suppose it is not so odd to think that his forebears gained it via ancient technology, but who imbued his family with the blood and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate from discovering the tower to Graha gaining Une and Doka's blood. Has Graha said anything? For that matter, where is Graha? And what of Nero? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. You gotta look at the— okay, I can show you right now. I can show you right now. At least the photo that I have. Look at that. Look at that. They're so chumby. That's like the greatest thing I've ever seen today. I like how this like sad music is playing in the background. I'm just looking at Squishmallows. Donate 10 cents a day today to get your favorite local streamer a Squishmallow. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I'm putting my serious face on. It's so tragic. Literally. Okay. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for some time being. Though he is still Nero. Please save my life by getting a chumby Gengar. Reina, you say Graha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower. I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambros! Master Rambros! 'Tis Graha. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask your guidance. Very well. Let us go and speak with these researchers and get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garland, Reina, please come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of his plan to us. Yeah, that is a little bothersome. We don't really know Graha very well, but definitely very strange. Okay, we're on our way to the 8 Sentinels. One thing I did pick up. We have Horsey Dragon. Dragon Horsey? We have a him. When I went to go fly with him the first time, I was like, oh, because I didn't know he did that. Didn't know he did that. Okay, let's go in the right direction. I'm always trying to get to the bottom of some queer business, literally. Horgan. Horse dragon. Hagen. Drawers. I got a couple of screens from the Horsey Get quest. Maybe I'll share those in a second. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't fly here. But I thought we could use him for a while because I think he looks super sick. And we could just summon Bongo with the Gishel Greens anyway. Which I haven't summoned Bongo yet, and I'm very sorry about that. Rectifying, rectifying, rectifying. Nope, that was not the one that I wanted. Drawer sounds like a drow or rider horse. Literally. Okay. We'll see what queer business Grahatia has for us. What in the world was Grahatia thinking, demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish to know that myself. Of course he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, miss. I am certain of it. Go no further, my friends. The doors will close ere long. So you are of a mind to seal the Tower Graha. I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please come here so we can discuss this. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Come, man, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, we surely can help. Not this time, my friend. Just as Une and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth has always lain with Alag, or rather 'twas that there the wish that I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Zande's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Alag looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spires would again dominate the land and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Alag's royalty to outlive the Empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alag's technology to give her blood and memories to whom she trusted most. That man was my forebearer. Hey, Zen. Nice to see you in chat. For millennia we waited. Alag's art and ingenuity faded. Our royal blood grew thin. But before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Graha, the Crystal Tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alag's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Hells, we may never fully comprehend them. As you say, Sid. We could wait for someone, someday, to reach the heights as Alag, but by then we will have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did and put the tower into a deep sleep? What? You cannot mean that! I am deadly serious, Sid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Alligans in knowledge. I will slumber within Circus Tower until then to greet those with the means to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as a beacon of hope it was meant to be. It's the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside these doors. Go. Create a future where hope reigns and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing we say will make you change your mind, will it? Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course. That's exactly why we'll do it.
We'll catch up with all, just you wait. We'll cover all that lost ground before you even know it.
Well said, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we come knocking, Graha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray keep alive our successes and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. See, this is why I couldn't let Graha, because now he's gonna be sealed away forever. Forever and ever. Never come out. No, maybe he'll come out. I don't know if he will. The 12 keep you till then, Rimbros. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you, Reyna, I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the Ancient's wish. Yeah, I'm glad you told me to go talk to Rambros for that one last bit. That is so rough. I do like him though. This is so sad. Maybe we'll see Raha again in the future. He's got a lot of personality for the character we saw for like such a short time, all things considering. What you up to, Nero? The Crystal Tower slumbers again, then. This is too quiet for my taste. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. Oh. Nero, don't litter. A new dawn has come for me. Sorry, everybody, but I got, like, fucking, like, Nero a lot disease. Ugh. Oh. Alright, goodbye then. Man, Raha's gone. Nero's doing something. They're both being cute but being away. Jumping is a form of communication. Why must every character I like go? Like, not even Orange got to go with everyone to the Rising Stones. There's a trend here. Taking some Kingdom Hearts nap stasis time. Actually, yeah, literally. I like all the little celestial sounds of the Kirin. You have just missed Sid, Reyna. There is much that needs his attention if he is to fulfill Graha's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah, no matter how lonely St. Konark's find has become of our friend's departure. We must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we lay before a brighter future, lit by Graha's beacon. Sealing the Crystal Tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. He's busy smelling a book. It is a good book smell.
You have completed the Crystal Tower quest series by speaking with Yelly
At St. Konark's Find, you can accept a quest that allows you to trade items obtained by repeating Crystal Tower Alliance raids. The next main scenario quest can be accepted by talking with Minfilia. Okay, cool. Very good, very good, very good. Now we're back to MSQ. Been away, but it is time. Minfilia's gonna be like, oh, did you get your, like, really great rest? And we're gonna be like, no. No, Minfilia, the bags under my eye are made by Chocobo brand.
Kitty.
Minfilia.
Oh. Okay, well, we need your help. Kitty City.
Oh. The place looks so empty. Literally Chocobo brand eye bags. I don't think Ray's had a good night's sleep in like months.
Though recent events weigh heavily on our minds, we must needs set them aside for now. I don't really care to hear about your
Chocobo brand eye bags.
We are come to a defining moment in Eorzean history. The grand commemoration of our joint defense of Ishgard, the first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Eorzean alliance. Failing that, it should at least serve to bring our nations closer together.
Hotties got insomnia. Hotties are haunted by the memories of all the terrors that they witnessed past. And we're smoking.
We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Javanians and Ascians both. Against desperate odds, we have fought and won. But the primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation. And our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were brought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies broken on the steps of faith. And before our eyes in this very room, our dear friend Mumbrita. This is the victory we have wrought, and it is as bitter as ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front that we may serve as a beacon of hope to all. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. I instructed the others to meet us in Ul'dah that we might make our grand entrance together. Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataru and Lemon a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber.
Yeah, I really feel for Minfilia too. Like, she's bearing a lot of stress. Oh, hey. Off to the big soiree, Reyna? Raise a glass for me, huh? Or not. You don't look best pleased, lass. Something on your mind? By the Navigator, Wildred's dead? Gods damn it. They must know they've been rumbled. I mean, sod it. This past time we had this talk, after our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had to dig around, on the quiet like, and sure enough I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves' coffers, courtesy of a Dodo Consortium. A daft name for a business if I ever heard one, which is what gave me an inkling that something wasn't right. So I went through the ledgers again and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are. Sort of calling one of his businesses the Bloody Bribery Consortium. I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contributions. The gods only know how many men of the first and third had taken Telegi's coin. But now we know some of them are, I'd wager me right eye that the ones who did, what did for Wildred. The earnest young fool had taken to asking the wrong-hearted questions, bound to attract attention he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't, gods damn me. Still, I don't see what Telegi hopes to accomplish. He hid his scheme with all the care of a drunk pissing into the wind. No, he's cleverer than this. So we need to be cleverer too. That's the only way we'll ever repay this debt of blood. Purge every one of them traitorous bastards from our ranks. On that you have my word. And Reyna, mind yourself when you're an old dog. We're headed into a storm. I can smell it. The kind that will sweep a man overboard and drag him under before he knows it.
Oh, you know, just Ollie everything. How's it going? Well... Actually, we could probably just go over... Yep. Here we go. Big stretch.
So, I'm thinking Chamber Rule.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what everyone's got to say.
I do hope Yida is not under the impression that we are here to make merry. We are ostensibly the antecedents' escort, after all. It's a banquet, so there will definitely be food. But will there also be dancing? And if there is, will it be before or after the food? Dancing on a full stomach is no fun, but neither is being hungry. What to do?
Is that? No, it's just my imagination. Oh, pay no attention to me. Just a habit from my misspent youth looking over my shoulder from time to time.
If I did not know better, I should think our bard had run afoul of another jilted lover. We've been waiting for you, Reyna. The celebration is due to begin shortly.
Yeah, Ida knows what's up. She's just trying to vibe.
I'd hoped that we'd make our introductions together, but the Mistress Momodi just sent word that you were needed at the quicksand.
Ain't that how it goes?
We will go on ahead, Reyna. Pray join us once matters at the quicksand are resolved.
Give my regards to Momodi and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Okay. I call upon in a Wherefore art thou inquiring as to her fairness way? Because if so, that's funny. Hey, Momodi. Yeah, Momodi's so cool. I literally love her.
I appreciate you dropping in on such short notice, Reyna. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with a crystal brave by the name of Alian, aren't you? Former adventurer? Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came round for a meal not long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the Coffer and Coffin. There's something I must show you. A short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking these words. Barely touched her food, too. Under other circumstances, I'd have thought those signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to ask your thoughts on a gentleman caller.
That is mysterious. Well, guess we gotta go see what's up. Boop. Been a minute since we've been over to Blackbrush Station area. Momodi's one of like the biggest redeeming things about Ul'dah for me. Get up, horsey. Sorry, Hiti, but I must kick. Oh, I cannot kick you. As you stand up on the platform, your thoughts begin to wander, and all too soon the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file by your mind's eye in some solemn procession. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but see no sign of Alian. Strange. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kieran and the buzzing... or Kikern. You hear the chatter of Kikern and the buzzing of syrphids, but no approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head, only to notice the vial lying at your feet. Reyna, is that you? What brings you out this way? Yeah, the government's a bit of a bummer, but it is a very pretty city otherwise. Lieutenant Alian? Why, no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. We must have passed the spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand. Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. I pray return to Ul'dah, Reyna. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here. Very strange. Squinty. I love the plushies that Nanamo has.
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Yeah, I guess in his case, once a bastard, always a bastard. Well, let's go talk to Momodi. Maybe she'll have something illuminating for us. I reckon you'd head straight to the feast after meeting with Alian. What's the matter? No appetite? Unfortunately, something a little less savory. So she wasn't there, but this was, huh? Let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist's vial, but beyond that I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping, though. Anyway, no use worrying about Alian. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long, and when she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, you've got more important things to think about. Would you believe that? While you were away, another message arrived for you. Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. Seems her grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet with you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chambers. So what are you waiting for? Go on then. Go! Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Your grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the warrior of light.
I am.
Animo, so lovely, so brave. Yeah, she's not gonna be the Sultana for long, though. The gang's all here. Can't help but notice story on Jay
Everyone looks to be in
isn't,
high
though.
spirits.
Oh.
With good cause.
Though, now that I think about it, it doesn't really seem like something Gorianshe might want to attend to after everything that's been going on. There's probably more pressing matters over the Waking Sands anyway.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic.
The coolest thing a monarch is able to do is dissolve the monarchy, TBH. Oh, yeah.
I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity. Territorial disputes are all that divide us now, but I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
She will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required her attention, but it did not sound serious.
But in sooth. Probably a little more serious than we originally intended. I did not know that door led out that way.
Just gonna get over to the chamber really fast. Boom, boom. And we running. Thank you for coming, madam. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chambers forthwith. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequences. Recommend that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yes, that's what we're doing today.
Enter.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Oh yeah, I got Lenosian oranges to chew.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
She's literally a little fashion queen. But warning, this game contains scenes. Well, good thing they warned us.
'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
You're saying that now. Emmerich being a cutie patootie as ever.
Such noble words after the fact.
Yeah, that was literally what I'm saying. Thank you, Alphino.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of Her Grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands.
Wee woo. Wee woo.
Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon. You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Yeah, Raban a little, you know, a little. But consider the following: why not both?
You may go.
Your Grace.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
No. Animo, no. Oh.
No, for real, that's actually shocking and sad for right. What you want about?
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Reborn, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand.
Oh, I can lend him a hand, yeah.
You
Yeah, we
who
can
have
do that.
endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
On a serious note, though, it is very heart-wrenching to see an Animo like this.
I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Oh. Wait. The vial. The vial. The vial. The vial. The vial. She knew. She knew. Wait. What the? No! No. Please tell me the vial was anti-poison. Please tell me the vial was anti-poison. Why does Robin have like a third eye open for an animal? No! Move! Do something! You little...
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead. Poison in her wine?
You
did this!
Oh no, I fucking did it!
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance.
We all know you're a piece of shit, man!
I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
It's surfing, actually, and no, I don't think we're gonna go! I'm gonna Bart Simpson strangle you too! I got two hands! Got Midgar's armor in one and your little neck in the other! I'm seething! Oh god damn it, not this too!
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
Oh god damn it! Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Fox. Probably best that you made it a little after my screams.
What do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Should have left you to die, you little rat bastard.
We have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Oh, Ralbon! Everything the Rising Stones has got to!
Oh, well, there's always the VOD if you want to see me just seethe in pain. You're right. I'm so sorry to every rat everywhere. Ida, I wouldn't eat that. Yashola, just put that down. I don't trust anything that's going on here. Just walks in and smacks all the food out of their hands. You vexatious little peasant!
This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See.
Shut
I am
up.
grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Well, at least they're a little bit smart on this.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor.
We will. I'm so stressed out.
Come, Lucia.
Big props for his subtle little political fuck you to him, though.
Whatever is going on in there? The ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Shaking my damn head.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts.
Oh no, Thancred's a blood mage.
You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
Yeah, boy, let's go.
Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
Thancred being cute is just his default setting. Sorry, alleged blood magic. Oh, Raubon.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji.
You don't even know!
By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us. Now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant.
I'm just shaking my head. I'm disgusted. Absolutely disgusting.
I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthis. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
No.
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
How can so much evil be packed into such a small child? You!
This woman stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamu ul Namo and is suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
I have so many people I need to strangle with my hands! No! Get out of here!
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Gonna punch your nose right off your face, man.
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
No! I was hoping it was like an anti-poison and like someone knew about it and they were on our side and that we couldn't give it to Nanamo, but Nanamo was dead and now I'm just...
You would speak of convenience?
Yes.
Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
Sounds like you've thought it out pretty well, huh, Taleji?
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled. I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield.
Dark gift? You mean the blessing of light?
Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will.
Nani the fuck?
And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend.
Oh! Ah!
I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Punch it, please.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
Oh. No. Oh.
This cannot be.
No.
Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Ilbert, you bastard. We trusted you. Reborn
Plainly,
trusted
the
you.
Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I have never been so angry at a video game.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
Yeah, get his ass, get his ass, get his ass!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief.
Ugh.
She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
Yeah, kill him! Oh! Yes! Wait. Yes! Yeah, get his ass, get his ass, get his ass! Yes, 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 yes!
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow Syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
No, he just...
You're next to scheming bastard!
Yeah, get his ass, get his ass. Yeah, get Ilbert's ass too while we're at it.
Reborn!
Seven hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Just shoot him, just shoot him, just shoot him. I know why she can't, but I want her to so bad.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
I'm sure Midgarzorm is watching all this with great interest.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have.
It could have been fine. It could have been fine, my guy.
You are not the man you once were, Reborn. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
Ugh.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
No. Robot.
You die!
Oh, yeah, let's go.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
We need to go, but I'm gonna miss him so much. Please don't die. Like I've always loved Reborn, but man, this really, oh no. I better not see Ilbert's ass. I better not see Ilbert's ass, because if I do, it is on sight.
Ah, there you are.
Hey.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
There was that one point during one of the cutscenes where, gods, I forget what they were discussing, but someone was listening in on Nanamo and Reborn's conversation. I wonder if it maybe started back then.
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
Love the energy though, Ida. This is why we're besties.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe has thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel.
Assuming we can make it there safely.
It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
Good brain, Thancred. Either way, we gotta get moving.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Look at them,
Crystal
just besties.
Graves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida, Papalimo!
No, Papalimo.
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Oh yeah, never a doubt that Thancred is just really good in Crisis. And if it makes you guys feel better, I have been hydrating with these prompts.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
Yes, I'm hydrating. Horrible, awful little man. Yes! Wait, no. Yes? No? Maybe? We'll keep a brain check on that.
Now look what you've done.
Oh.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
There's just so many of them.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalimo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Teamwork is beautiful.
Let them have it, Ida!
I was hoping you'd say that.
See, again, this is why Ida is queen. We love her. Been saying it from day one. Yes! Yeah, you got that right, Fox. Looks like we made it to the path safely.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
And yeah, Ida, it is very lovely, sure.
This way!
Oh, shit.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead.
Oh, we're gonna get
Tancred
separated.
and I
We're all
will
gonna get
deal with
separated.
this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Oh, you stole her.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being in tune with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Oh, you stole so cool.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done. Forgive me, Mitra.
Mitra?
Farewell, Nymphelia.
No! You don't get to say that. 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 That's too sad. You can't say that.
Heidelin, she speaks to me.
Well, now it's about time. Did she get our voicemail? Did she get the voicemail?
No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
Oh, 12 preserve.
Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm.
I am the warrior of nothing.
As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness.
They're so brave. They better live.
Tis the only way.
We worked so hard to bring everyone together, and now we are alone. And a pariah of the state, which never got dissolved.
That's not Alphino. Alice? Or is it Alphino? Alice?
I am glad to see you
Alphino,
safe,
okay.
my friend. What of the others? Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
What about you? What's up with you, man? Who are you? Hey, it's that boy!
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
It's so strange. We haven't seen him in so long. Can I do links in chat or will Nightbot get mad? I don't know. I need to tweak Nightbot a little bit. I feel like it's been a little strict on certain things. You can try a link. If it doesn't work, I'll just pull up Discord. Just let me know. Yeah, it's great to see Brennan at this point. Well, at least we made good on our promise to.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Let's go, Chocobos. Someone link pearl this guy? How'd you know? How'd you know? Oh, is this the link to the Heavensward trailer? Yes! Good, good, good. Thank you. Pull that up now.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favor. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah and likely needed a helping hand getting away.
You sound like a pirate.
Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were. Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Oh, Alf, you know. For real, props to Alice.
And who might you be, young sir?
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames. I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alphino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
The lucidity of this character is, refreshing.
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of Father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end...
Alphino, that's so much pain.
'Twas I who needed saving.
Yeah, meeting Pippin is nice. It's just, oh. Then soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. Okay, I am hydrated. All right, let's go. Wow, alright. 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 Yeah, and I think both me as a player and like Ray as a character really hurts for him because they're both really altruistic in that sense, right? Yeah. Sleepy, you mentioned watching the trailer after the cutscenes are over. Should we go a little further before that? Like, will I know when to watch the trailer? Will it say like, hey, welcome to Heavensward, or about to go to Heavensward? This would be a great time to watch the trailer. And I go, ah, yeah, all right, that sounds great. I love you so much, but all that's been looming over my head for like the majority for days. Well, probably good that I started it today. Oh no. Okay, a little further. The most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. The fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man would feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father often spoke of you, Reyna. Oh. And long have I looked forward to every meeting. Needless to say, this is not how I envisioned it. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Reyna are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Tarpin, but Alphino, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. It's Sid. Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly, then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monitarists and the Crystal Braves. Kurthus,
Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory.
That settles it. With me, everyone.
Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Old Dog to the monetarists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states, but know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and their allies, no matter what the monetarists claim. Marshal Tarpon, I know not what to say.
Oh, God, saying Alphino not even knowing what to say. Oh.
Ha! Now that father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphino. Your airship awaits.
Up, up. There's no rest for the righteous. Oh dear Pippin.
We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Warlord Chiffon. Mayhap he will know what to do.
Hi, Bongo! I better see Raban. I better not see that traitorous bastard he's fighting. Or at this point has fought.
Master Alphino told me your tale, Reyna. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full.
Also, what happened to the Waking Sands? What happened to the Waking Sands? Where's Urianger? Is he also in custody or dead? Bongo really looked at you like that was fucked, right? Oh yeah, Bongo knows. Man, sweet poutine has been staying there all day. Oh, wow. I don't know, maybe Sweet Poutine has been going through some stuff too, we don't know.
Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full.
I don't know how much more pain I can take on Chiffon. I don't know.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault. And 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper.
Never mind, he's got voice lines, I can hold it.
The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. how keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such.
I admire his lightheartedness about it. It's actually very appreciated.
Any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
Bless up, Arshafon. No, Alpha, no.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Oh, my heart. Where's the... Yeah, shows more scene. More scene. Oh, this video game got scene. Arshafon, my beloved. Instantly healed. Mostly. Tataru.
Alphina, Reina, is it really you? I'm so happy that you... I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. And then the Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Viamin told me to run, and so I did. I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached. But I lost my way, and then...
Unfortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Oh!
Yukiri. Hmm? Yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Pretty, isn't she?
Yeah, I felt that!
Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urianshe. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the Waking Sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse.
Brain. Also, thank God.
The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urianshe started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, huh? Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we waited there at the Waking Sands hoping others would come, but no one else did.
My people are searching for the other Scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as of yet. I'd hope that you might be able to suggest further places to look. But you should know the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only Crystal Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could not have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but the rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you.
We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor. Pretty.
'Tis all my doing.
Alpha, no!
I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes, and look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
Oh, Arshif.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Oh, I just want to like hold Tataru. She's so sweet. And Alphino. And Arshifon is so mindful and sweet too. Oh. Hey, what happened to our friends? Are they okay? What are we gonna do? I have so many questions.
To all of my children in whom life
This song. Yeah, I'll take a sippy sip. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to like unpack everything because oh my god. Okay. Trailer. Okay. Okay. We're finally out of the patches and I feel so much pain. Poor Nanimo, everything happened so fast. Everything happened so quickly. Let's review everything that we did, shall we? Oh. Not even the patches. Oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, we're good. Oh. Oh.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
You also. Wait. 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 Stroking my chin in suspicion. No, Robon. Just glad to see him alive at this point. Neberalis is no more. The Ardor was not to his invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should be rightfully be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The Northern Lands, then. The earth is fertile and the seeds are well sown. By my will, they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. Huh.
You also!
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
We don't really have much choice. Preserve the dawn to light the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. Oh, chills. Yeah, like at Midgard's armor. Did I ask? Did I ask? No, I did not ask. Thank you. Wait. No. Now, trailer time. Now, trailer time now. Zormer, not you, of course. I did for half a second I was like, nah, he didn't mean that. Okay, I'm going to take a quick BRB. Wipe up my little face a little, and then we will watch the Heavensward trailer. How about that? How about that? We'll do that. And we're gonna tackle Heavensward, which we've been trying to do after, like, what are we at now? Like 460 hours of a Realm Reborn gameplay? Jeez Louise. Okay, be right back. Oh, orb in the distance. Orb in the distance. We love orb. Thank God we'll always have our best friend and companion, Door Orb. Okay, I grabbed a couple snacks. I still have a little bit of water. Once I'm done with this, I will have had a gallon at this point. Okay. Oh, sorry, did not mean to hit my mic. Deepest apologies. Okay, we got cookies. We got some kind of aged white cheddar, rice, and corn puffs called pirate's booty. And dried squid? That's what we got. That's what we got. Okay. I thought you would like the pirate's booty. I didn't say I didn't like it. I didn't say I didn't like it. Okay. Well. Let's exit out of here and then turn off the background music. This is an instanced area, so we shouldn't have any issues. Okay. Boop.
Peggy 16.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Okay. Okay. Who the fuck is Peggy? I don't know. Probably knows that girl, Salmonella. Okay. Everyone hold, please. I guess we'll break into the pirate's booty. Just give Limsa a little send-off since we can't really go to Limsa anymore. At least I'm assuming that. It smells like Easy Mac. It smells like Easy Mac. Like specifically the little cheese powder that comes in it. Which I guess that makes sense, but it like smells so specifically like that. Because I had another white like cheddar popcorn thing. It didn't smell anything like that. This is Easy Mac. Delicious. It smells like Easy Mac, but it literally just tastes like Cheeto Puffs. Like almost 1-to-1. Pretty much 1-to-1. It's 1-to-1. I guess it's good. I guess it's fine. Okay. Heavensward trailer. Exciting. Never had the booty. We got it in a, like, we went on Amazon, we got a big box of snacks. And this happened to be inside it. And now I happen to be inside the pirate's booty. Anyway, I'm gonna open the famous Amos. Okay, we're ready, we're set, we have all our snacks. The chocolate will dull the pain. Okay. Let's go. We're ready. We're ready. Yeah, get in there.
Peggy 16.
Okay. I would hope so. However,
Looks like Ishgard. Just mentally put bunny ears on this guy. No, oh, and it's rendered, oh. The high quality increases the pain. Owie. Yeah, I felt it. We got dragons, Chief. Dragons confirmed for Smash. I mean, I'd smash a dragon. Wait, hold on. Is that Estidian? Estidian? Estidian! I mean, it do look really pretty. Oh! Oh! Leap of faith! Alright, okay. Hey, it's Sid. Oh. Alright. No, I'm still. Hey, the beer looks good on you, man. So it's looking like a lot of time has passed. Oh, the Warrior of Light is a Dragoon. Okay. 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 All right. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. All right. Let's go over this, shall we? First of all, literally heartbreaking. They didn't have to do that. I miss her every day. Okay, so Nanamo dies. Robon's in jail. This dude, I'm just saying, I'm a little suspicious because he's been masked this entire time. What if it was Telechi the entire time? I might be like kind of conspiracy theorying this, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the way he's smirking. I don't like the way that his face is like completely obscured. He's got the same color like mustache. Is this a little conspiracy theory? Is this a little conspiracy theory? Maybe like his brother or something. And like he just had someone like pose as the real Telechi Adelechi. No, I know, but like, what if it was like the entire time that Teleji, the real Teleji, was a different guy? If you're asking that, I'm probably on a wrong path. But can you fault me because he played in so many hands ahead that it wouldn't, in my opinion, be out of the question that he said, "Hey, you're gonna play the face of Teleji Adeleji, and I'm really gonna be the real guy." I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing it out there. But I'm assuming that it's not what's going on. Either way, shitlord. We don't like him. We don't stand him. Warrior of Light, Angie. I respect that. Same hat. We got Big Dragon. Estinian being just wicked cool. Love to see more of him. Ishgard looking nice. The thing that's sitting with me the most is that I think through the trailer it kind of implies that a lot of time has passed. So if that's true, maybe they'll touch upon it. These little airship things are super cool. Love that. Leap of Faith. Not as happy about that. I'm not very good at it. Jokes aside, that is really pretty. We don't get to see this part of Ishgard. Also, what's going on with the Ascians in the Holy See? Like, anti-dragon Pope over there is still getting, like, the Kronk shoulder angels of evil over there, I'm pretty sure. And then Urianger is, like, astral projecting into the void to have counsel with one of them. Well, if we're gonna do Leap Extreme, maybe we should pick up Dragoon. Sid, we love to see Sid. That was a lot of dragons. So my question is this something that's coming up? Or is this something that's kind of in what could be perceived as like the implication of a passage of time, right? Since it's a trailer, maybe, probably the former. We got Raubon. Yeah. Is it just me, or does he look like he's gone a little grayer in his time? Pure stress. I wouldn't blame him. His hair does look lighter, or maybe that's just like the style of the render. I don't know. But he does have a beard. He does have a beard. So he's been in there a minute. So we got cool flippy flip scenes. And Warrior of Light looking just absolutely baller. Hold up, can we get that? Can we get that? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's neat. Didn't see Midgar's armor anywhere. Alright. Well, thankfully we don't have to wait till the 23rd of June 2015. It was waiting for us. Oh. I gotta get into Ishgard. I gotta go. We gotta go. I feel like, okay, I feel like the Heavensward trailer didn't give us as much, like, information as the Realm Reborn trailer. Does that make sense? Because at least with the Realm Reborn trailer, we kind of see the stuff that's going on with the Warrior of Light, the stuff with Louisoix, touches on Sid, touches on a little bit of the Scions, and a little bit of the After. I just feel like guess when I thought I was gonna watch the Heavensward trailer, I was expecting about as much, like, info, or maybe, like, some new info? I don't know. Yeah, it feels more like a vibe set for sure. Well, guess we're just gonna have to jump right into it. Let's see.
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Did you go through puberty while I was away? Why don't you sound like a big demon principal? I mean, I know why, but like...
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefort.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tripped up here. I really got attached to his old voice. Alternate universe Alphino.
I bring tidings. Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Can I also just say, I really appreciate how genial Archifant sounds like all the time. Like he's just so cheery. It's like he's trying to be happy for everybody, which, considering where he, you know, works, probably not a bad thing to have in the middle of Kurthus.
Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
I will give Alphino's new VA this. I feel like it reflects his age better.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
Oh, Archifant, thank you.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
How many times are we gonna restart the Scion legacy?
Here!
It's good to see Tataru so excited, though. Ooh. Fancy little musical sting. Okay. Can we just... I adore you. I adore you. I adore you. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the Gate of Judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names and they will allow you to pass. My manser... that got me. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor while we shall meet again. Until then. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just stupid. Hey! Sometimes I forget I have him as my minion. And every time I see him, I just fly into a rage. Okay, gates of judgment. Some the gates of judgment. Running area. Yeah, okay. Does House Forton have an opening for any more manservants, I wonder? Literally. Literally, though. Plant puppy. Well, that's quite a look. I meant to pat. Okay. Wards of House Forton? Ah, yes, you may pass. That shit's like a callback to the trailer.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood.
So fucked up.
With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
Now I want to look at Aetherite.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
No.
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Reaching from Cookie. From the memoirs of... Okay. Wait, so this is a flashback? Wait. Is A Realm Reborn and Heavensward considered a flashback? Are we flashing back? Are we sliders? Oh my god. I hear you were the manservant. Fine looking manservant, if I do say so. It kind of looks like a young Isaac, actually. Oh, oh. Greetings, Mistress Vogel. On behalf of House Forton, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you all would come with me. Literally, actually. For those of you who are not aware, Isaac is one of my, my own characters that I made, a little while ago. At some point, mayhaps I shall share with him. Or share him with all of you. But until then, you gotta speak with Chefon. You can't mount here. Okay. I guess that makes sense being a major city. Didn't take long for us to find the backflippy character in the distance. Okay. Oh, God, it's been a really long time. Ooh, lick. Compelled Isaac. Of course, Isaac would be the manservant also. Ugh. And of course, he's the first character of mine I have to, like, just completely expose on stream. Do you think the anti-dragon pope would be upset if we brought a dragon into Ishgard? Is that okay? Is that okay? Do you think we could I'll wait. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Ooh, the music here is so pretty, though. Oh, are we gonna crash? Nope. Okay. So here's a fun little quirk that's happened today. I don't know if there's been a Windows update or something, but suddenly, occasionally, Final Fantasy wants to either crash or just completely disconnect any kind of input. So that's been fun to deal with. Is this allowed? It feels a little messed up, right? But to be fair, like, even if we didn't have his minion equipped, he'd be kind of hero of his own regard anyway, so... You know. Just throwing that out there. The Warrior of Light and her brave companions walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I've waited for this day. Allow me to present you my family home, Forton Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. I love you. I love you so much. Do you think he knows?
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Vlad Dracula to Pesh looking motherfucker. Dracula ass.
I, Count Edmond de Fortom, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Like, just hold for a second. Hold for a second. Yeah, just, okay, give me like 2 seconds. Give me like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. let me add a source. It's been a bane on my life that you can't just drag stuff into. Yeah, okay. So if we just consider for just a second, if he had a little goatee, we just, oh, that's the same guy. It's just the same guy. He welcomes you to his house and you immediately make fun of his dad. Thank you. See, Zen knows what I'm saying. Zen knows what I'm saying. It's just... No, but he do be a little fine, though.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full good am I taking. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city?
Yeah, we can do that.
You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Oh god, my stomach hurts. Imagine a famous hero your son trusts comes to your fancy house and bursts into laughter in your face. Well, thankfully, in Ray's case, Ray has no idea who Vlad Dracula Tepesh is. Alright, let's get a look at this guy. Yeah, here, let's just... Just bear with me for one more second here. One more second. You just... I'm literally in pain. I'm literally in pain. Like physical pain this time. Oh. Damn, Dracula looks so alive. I'm gonna... Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we have to stop roasting Arshifon's dad for looking like a Dracula. It hurt. It literally will pain me to keep doing it. Okay, it's done. It's over. It's over. It's done. It's done. Okay. Can't look at that guy anymore. Yes, I'm sure. I literally am in so much pain. Though our friends in House Forton have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient.
It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and the taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. It would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. I grow forgetful in my dotage. There's something I must give you ere we part. Okay, joke's over, joke's over. The documentation is in order, I trust. Yes, my lord. Heavensward off to a great start, for sure, for sure. Cool. Those documents identify you as wards of House Forton. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Forton. But let us hope that it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we will do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Reina, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go. I'm still in pain. I'm still in pain. That is literally so. I will never ever be able to take that man seriously. Arshifon, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Weird peeled Isaac, I am less sorry about. That's just hilarious. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoblin, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending into Foundation's Aetherite Plaza. If there are no questions... Alright, manservant, let's go. Okay. Hoplin. Oh, lick. Yummy Aether. The Hoplands, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphino. They are fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thornton I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Excuse me. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars. Time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the jeweled crozier, I shall Croisset? I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. Oops, wrong one. Still getting used to the controller controls sometimes. Okay, got that. That delicious, yummy, rock candy right off the ground. Crozier. Okay. The music here is funky. Like in a good way. But like also chill. You're fine, walk it off. Piece of candy. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Ah, wards of House Forton. How very interesting. Count Edmond has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, and materials, whatever you desire, can be found in the crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation. If everyone is ready. Now Tataru's little wave bye-bye. Okay, where's the... Oh, okay. Separate area. I'll go around and grab the rest of the Aetherites later. Should I... New area, new map, who dis? Back when I was playing Heavensward, I used to AFK something here when I slept. It was so peaceful. Yeah, honestly, I could see myself doing it too. Ah, it was a delivery Moogle. Where's the... That's a path below? Where's it going to?
I love learning new places and new locations. Jokes aside, it actually is refreshing to have a new location to kind of flit around in. Between the music of this place and the aesthetic of the architecture and the fact that Archiffon's dad is literally Dracula, I really want to play Symphony of the Night so bad. Did I find it? Did I find it? Or did I just go around in a circle? No, I found it. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna go down this way. Oh, I was right. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I think I see now. That was not incredibly intuitive, but whatever. I was listening to some Symphony of the Night music actually like yesterday, and I kind of wanted to play more Symphony soon. There's so many things I want to play, but this is definitely not hurting its cause. And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. Don't worry, I'm already on it. Circle it? See, yeah, that's cute. That's cute. We're gonna take that. All right. At this point, I'm just gonna grab things based on how cute they look. I like how I say that, and then the rewards for this next thing up is literally clown hats. Clown hats I can't even wear. That makes me the real fool. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else can be found nearby. The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. There our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables where the chocobos are trained for war also lie in that direction. Known Dracula lover gets on guy's case about his Dracula face. To the north and the east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. No clown hat for Sleepy. You must judge me, sir, for I am no lord but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ya? Take a turn down the Hoplin and gawp at the statues. Well, if you've a mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Night, if your nursemaid'll let you. Ishgard has culture. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Night for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Reyna. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too. Okay. Maybe this way? This is gonna be a struggle for a minute. Got a new aetheryte to lick. Clan hunt board. What are you? Clan hunt stuff. Okay. Must say this is rather unusual. Not one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Mr. Gilberno. Just Gilberno will do. And I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the numbers of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights and so forth, dropping on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you still mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we return to Fortom Manor.
You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two.
Girl, you deserve it. Miss Tataru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. And what are you up to, Tataru?
Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me.
Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own?
Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a guild for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine.
Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Reina and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance.
I will.
Oh yeah, we can unlock the clan hunt probably off stream then. Also, hi Jet, good to see you. To the manor. Do we have an aetheryte near the manor unlocked? Ooh, I see Machinist. Yeah, we can do hunts together. That sounds like fun. Machinist. But I want Astro. Where's Astro? Last Vigil. There we go. Okay, can I... Let me in. Maybe I should talk to this guy. Ah, yes. Welcome, Mistress Vogel. Shall I show you inside the manor? Hey. I spoke to him. It's fine. It's literally fine. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. And when those steps took me past the scars I left by the Wyverns and Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The Wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord? After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Vogel, I can ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artoriel and Emanueline in their duties. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. I beg your pardon. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues, by the Fury. The two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station and show Mistress Vogel the respect she deserves. Yeah, show me some respect. Amanda Lane. Okay. Brother A and Brother 2. This is the woman who slew Gaius Van Belsar and some half-dozen primals besides. She's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Vogel, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. They look like they're gonna be a fun pair. Okay. 'Twould seem that we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Forton has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. This is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Okay, we get Clown Hat 1, Clown Hat 2, or Clown Hat 3. It doesn't super matter. I'm actually just gonna take the money. Okay, we're looking for Astro, like, literally right now. You... Not you. Let's see. Oh, okay. Now let's just follow the map. We're live. Follow the map. I can read a map. I can do it. I can do it. Like... Maybe we need to go up a level. Oh, no sprint ready. If he who can't read can read a map, you can do it. Oh, thank you. We love the belief. Okay. Ah, yes. This looks very astrologian-y. I think we're in good spot. Very spacey. Okay. Janequinar. Greetings and welcome to the Athenianum Astrologicum. Perhaps you were drawn by fate to this place of learning, or perhaps you wish to know more of fate itself. Sure. I mean, if Urianger is getting like a little like timeshare presentation on fate, I also want in on it, you know? Then you were wise to come hither, for in the stars are written the fates of every woman and man on Hydaelyn. It was there in the stars that I read a woman would call upon the Athenium this very day, a woman who would play an important role in my own life. But apologies, even the most skilled reader cannot scry a name from the heavens. Would you be so kind as to give me yours so that I might know who is my newest protege? Give Jennicard your name and become his protege? Yeah. Reyna, well, I was not expecting that. But what is a name but an attempt by our begetters to wield power over the lives of their sons and daughters? Lives whose paths have already been foretold. In a sense, that is. My name is Jennicard de Dudinel, and I am an astrologian for the Holy See. Remember that name, for it shall echo evermore in the annals of Ishgardian history. Well, it will once I put it there. Once we put it there. Okay. He simply cannot take his eyes off you. Alright. Haven't played Astro since before Endwalker, a little scared I'll not know how to do anymore next time I try. I mean, we can practice together. I have no prerequisite knowledge, so we just both dump our brains of any info. Now, where to begin? I suppose I could consult my divining deck for an answer, but that would be too easy now, wouldn't it? Very well, at the beginning it is. Astrology, or the reading of the stars, is a branch of ethereological science which originated in distant Sharlayan. There have been astrologians in Ishgard for thousands of years, but it wasn't until 3 centuries ago when Adonel the Younger learned that the movement of stars could also be used to foresee the movements of the Dravanian horde that the field became popular. Since then, what was once a single science has bifurcated into 2 similar but yet ultimately differing schools of learning. The Sharlayan School of Astrology and the Ishgardian School, the former placing a focus on tapping celestial aether and transforming it into beneficial magics, or astromancy, the latter specializing solely in determining the actions of our dragon enemies to the north. I am a student of the former, the only student of the former here in Ishgard, and have been actively seeking a partner with whom to conduct my research. Let us just say that my fellow astrologians here have been less than approving of my path. But that is simply because they are afraid of what they do not know. What they do know of how Sharlayan astrology can benefit the sea and its soldiers, they will feel foolish for ever having doubted me. Us. You will be joining me, will you not? Walking the path that has been laid out before you instead of stubbornly denying your fate, postponing the inevitable? I suppose. I see you wasted no time in making your decision. Like I always say, the stars are never wrong.
Alas, even a lifetime of study and training cannot unlock all the secrets written in those stars. Myself, I have been a student of the astromantic arts for more summers than I can count, and I still oft misread signs shown to me in the skies, though my readings are far more accurate now than they were when I attended the Athenaeum in Charlion. Not the Charlion, mind you, the colony that once thrived in the Dravenian hinterlands. I can recall my time there like it was but yesterday. The first 6 moons, I was not even allowed to touch the deck of 60, let alone conduct a reading with the major arcana. Most of my time was spent in scriptorium transcribing old tomes on an astrological fundamentals, such as the 6 elemental houses, divine duplicity, class triplicity, house modality, polarity, dignity versus detriment. I abhorred the task, and I would tirelessly pester my instructors as to when I might actually be granted the opportunity to weave a spell or perform a reading. It wasn't until the end of the 6th moon that I realized that all the transcribing had prepared me with the essentials I would need to do those very things. The positions of the celestial bodies within the 6 elemental houses and their relation to the major and minor arcana of the deck of 60, therein lie the secrets to tapping the ethereal power locked in the heavens, and soon you too shall become privy to those secrets. But not this day. No. I would have you transcribe musty old tomes like I was forced to do. No, the task I have for you is much more interesting. You see, I am expecting the arrival of a very important guest. My old mentor from the studium has agreed to make journey from the old world of Ishgard, or to Ishgard, and speak with the Holy See regarding the implementation of Charlian astrological techniques in city-state defense. Alas, the professor and his party are now fully 7 days late in arriving, and I have begun to worry for their safety. I would be much obliged, therefore, if you would inquire one of the other astrologians here at the Athenaeum if they had heard aught. Yes. One of those times, IDC. Okay. I love how the tutorial with the card gives you the descriptions of the old cards. Bowl is for defense, Hewer is for mana, Spear is for critical, but now they're all just damage. Oops. A bit of an oversight. Why would Lord Genequa think that I had information on the whereabouts of a handful of unbelievers from across the Bloodbrand Sea? I'm an astrologian, not a fortune teller. I cannot simply look into the stars and scry the location of the Viscount's guests. Unless his guests are dragons, that is. I suppose if anyone knew aught, it would be the Observatorium. We here at the Athenaeum are but students dedicated to research. Those with any influence in our field are assigned to the astroscope. Let me guess. The good Lord Genequa said that he saw in you a vision and that the stars told him that you were here to study Charlian astrology with him. Am I close? You must be the 100th of his little pets to pester me this week alone. I harbor no ill will towards ignorant unbelievers unlucky enough to find themselves caught up in talk of stars and fortunes, but you may well tell that sorry excuse for an astrologian for the 18th time that I have just heard naught concerning his imaginary friends from faraway Charlian. Just do not tell the Viscount that I called him a sorry excuse for an astrologian, all right? I was wondering if the vibe for all the other astrologians would be like this, but thankfully not. Genequa is still waiting for word on his missing Charlians instead of actually making an effort to find him, is he? Of course he is. Is it any wonder that in the nearly 15 years since his return from Charlian, his skill in astromancy has remained unchanged? Any wonder that he has never yet managed to convince a single peer of the value of Charlian's school? He is a privileged little sprat who spends more time gazing at the stars in young maidens' eyes than actually trying to read the ones above his head. All right. You tell the poor man I just returned from the observatorium, and one night at the communal feasting hall happened to overhear Chief Astrologian Forlemont speaking with one of his aides regarding Charlian. He was visibly upset, and I wasn't about to risk my career over something I care little about, so I merely put my head down and ate my beet soup. That is all I know, and you did not hear it from me. Master Forlemont? And I thought that this day could not get any worse. Huh? Oh no, I'm not suggesting that meeting you in any way has been unfortunate. It's just that it may not be in our best interests to be seen together as of yet. There are certain people in the sea who do not approve of my studies. Couple that with the fact that you are an outsider and an unbeliever, and, well, People may come to the wrong conclusions. We must act with caution until we can prove that our intentions are just and for the good of all of Ishgard. So I must ask you to travel to the observatorium alone and meet me there. Shaking my dang head. Eh? Ah. The observatorium. Come on, dragon horsey. Great. Pretty sure? Yes, okay. She doesn't even worship the Fury. Should go to the bottom or the top? Bottom or the top? Bottom or the top? Bottom or the top? No, probably to the bottom. Wow. Whoa, I brought a horse. Here? Don't worry about it. 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 It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. This just makes me think of that image of like a horse in a hospital. I do like being on top of things. Wait a minute. Ah, Reyna, allow me to apologize again for not accompanying you here. As for our business with the chief astrologian, you may leave the talking to me. You got the sugarloaf hat! That's funny. Janika, I might have known it would be you. Who else? Who else? Hold on. I can't talk to this guy until I do something. I wish Streamlabs would just let me. Okay. Wait, no. This was the wrong one. This was the wrong one. Oh no. The hurt from earlier. It's back. I gotta fix it. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh, God. We're just bullying the elderly today. Gets into Heavensward, immediately just starts bullying every old elf I meet. Oh, it hurts. My side.
Jenica. I might have known it would be you. Who else would be so indecent as to drag an outsider into this holy place of observation? You have always had an unhealthy obsession with the foreign. 'Tis why you were as worthless to the Athenium now as you were when you returned from that heathen city a decade and a half since. But the stars, they can serve us in other ways than merely revealing when the Horde will attack. Their powers can be tapped. The Aether within can be used for... The Aether should be left be. Has history taught you not of the folly of the Nemeans and the Amdapori, the Maki? Mine uncle, the Charlians, have been wielding astronomy for ages without disrupting the ethereal balance. This power combined with the Ishgardian astrology could be what is needed to turn the tide of this 1,000-year conflict. Moreover, I have reason to believe that our masters at the Vault agree, as they have given me their blessing to continue my research. I did not come to trade barbs with you, nuncle. Let us save that for another time. I am here because it has come to my attention that you may have information as to the whereabouts of Professor Mace and his party from Charlium. For someone who says he is not here to trade barbs, you've been quite generous in your dealing of them today. If it means you will leave and allow me to return to my work, then I'd be just more than happy to let you know what information found its way to my desk just yesterday morning. Serpent Reaver sightings and foul weather prevented the professor's ship from entering the Strait of Merthor, where they would have made their way up the Maiden into Kurthus. After detouring around the south of Vilbrand, they finally disembarked at Vesper Bay, where they took the land route along the Royal Allegan Sunway to the Black Shroud. It is there, it seems, that they lost their way. A lost astrologian. It is as my morning reading predicted. Dalaman was in detriment in the house of the spire while ascending over the ecliptic. Reyna, you must journey to the Black Shroud and assist Professor Mace. Allow me to introduce you to Kimpare. He is my personal manservant and shall accompany you. Well, at least all the manservants seem eager and happy to be manservants. He's not one for conversation, but his sword arm is amongst the best in all the pillars. He should see you safe if any danger were to befall you, and something tells me danger lurks on the horizon. It is a pleasure to serve you, milady. I shall make haste to Quarry Mill and await you there. Are we gonna meet like an old dude elf today that I'm not gonna bully? To be fair, he did wear the Sugarloaf hat. Okay. Let's go to Quarry Mill then. Or no. Quarry Mill. I'm literally still, like, my side literally still hurts from when we met Dracula over in Ishgard. Ugh. Milady, I have questioned the residents of this hamlet and learned that a party of queerly dressed outsiders passed through this but not a bell ago. It should not prove overly difficult to find them now, but before we begin, might I ask a moment of your time? I would not dare utter aught ill of my master, but his recent fixation with finding a protege, I believe it ill-considered. This passion, however pure, has left him with more than one enemy within the astrological community. Lord Folemont has seen to this. I fear not only now for his name might be sullied, but for his life. I beg of you, pray do not drag him any further down into this quagmire. Let him quietly dabble in his dream, but let it remain at that, a dream. No good will come of encouraging him. It will only hurt the Viscount and his family. You must remember that while I serve Lord Janiquois, it is his uncle, the Count, who employs me. Now as for the task at hand, I suggest we find the wayward travelers and hurry back to our respective hearths. I shall lead. Might I ask you to take the rear and see that none might take us unawares? Oh, just right around the corner. Greetings! Oh, this don't look good. My only regret is Vera is I'm not going to be able to wear those big, funny mage hats. These are the Shalians we seek, and it appears they have found themselves some trouble.
Unhand my grandfather. Ah, feisty. We'll fetch a fine price for that one from the pleasure barge captains.
Our magic rock. The soul. It has spoken. That was smooth.
Grab the old man. Those wizard types carry on them all manner of begemmed baubles and golden trinkets.
Begemmed. Up or I'll toss you to the snakes.
You want to see the old man again? You leave us the girl. Try anything and he's dead. Well, hello, Willow. Let her send a message next time. Wait! Grandfather's soul crystal. Why would he leave it here, surrendering any power he might have had to free himself from those bandits? Unless you were the one he saw in his reading before we left the old world. That was more than a moon ago. My grandfather scried from the cards that he would serve as the bridge for countless souls to be passed to another. Might you be that other?
These men of the forests are careless. Tracking them will be no difficult feat. I shall follow and strike before they have time to regroup in numbers.
The stars have spoken and laid their path not before you, but before the adventurer here. You must take the soul of the astrologian and place it near your heart. Listen to the tales of those who walked before you and know their journeys as you do your own. As for the tools you require and the knowledge you needed to wield them, I, Laviva, shall see to those matters.
Live in La Viva Loca. I made the joke. We can move on.
You saw there was no fear in my grandfather's eyes when the bandits took him. This is because he's seen you come to his rescue. Our lives were written in the stars long before we trod upon this land. It is not by chance that you stand here today with the soul of the astrologian in your hand. It is fate.
Cool. Soul of the Astrologian, Star Globe, Belting Cow. Oh, okay, good. So we're not gonna be naked. I was like, I have no level 1 gear. I have no level 1 gear. Oh, finally. Oh, the achievements are called Starstruck. That's so cute. After countless years of searching. Okay. Let's just, switch over to the gear set list I have set. Okay. Are we going to need, how are we going to equip this? Star Globe? Okay, it automatically put it on there. And then, rec gear. Cool. Update. Flammers are unavailable due to equipment restrictions. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Can I hide my hood? No. See, why can we do this with the hood, but we can't do this with hats? Terrible. Simply terrible. Well, we got Astrologian, even if the starting gear is a little uggy. Let's see. We start at level 30. Lviva waits patiently for you to pull yourself together and equip her grandfather's soul crystal. Okay. Now listen carefully, for we haven't much time. The star globe which you hold is both your sword and your shield. It will grant you strength as well as protection, but most important of all, it will grant you insight into the current location of the stars, enabling you to channel the heavens' ether into your body for use in all manner of magics. The ancient beer question. Yeah, for real. The better attuned you become with the heavens and their malefic and benefic bodies, the better the aether might be manipulated to bring succor or pain. But as you already know, the Star Globe is not only a tool an astromancer has at her disposal. Yes, the Arcana, or more specifically the 6 major Arcana, play a defining role in what type of astrologian you will become. Any layman will tell you that the cards can predict a man's future. This is both true and untrue. It is not the future that a card predicts, but the card influencing the man so that a certain future becomes attainable. Seeking to tell a man's fortune, you draw a card from your deck. Upon reading the card, you scry that the man will be victorious in a coming battle. What is it that brings this man victory but aether tapped from one of the lower 6 heavens, granting the man strength, making it all the much easier for him to overcome his enemy? Of course, what card is drawn is linked directly to a target's destiny as well as yours. Are you the one that will see this man to fortune, or will you lead him to downfall? It all depends on your reading. Normally, I would not dare cover so much in a first session, but it is my grandfather who has placed his life in your hands, and I'm not about to watch him have his throat slit because you cannot tell the face of an Arcana from its back. We have 2 seemingly capable soldiers here to take the brunt of bandits' blows. Allow them to carve a trail of carnage while you convince the stars to nudge the 2 in a direction favorable to my kin. I understand that this must be a lot to digest, but if you were to ever become a capable astrologian, you must believe in the path laid out before you, and in your power to read it, follow it, and ultimately control it. Take some time to acclimate yourself to your new abilities, and let me know when you are ready to begin. Okay, I've learned all the astro actions to 30. Arcana gauge. The Arcana gauge allows astrologians to keep track of which card in the Arcanum is currently drawn. An Arcanum is drawn by using the action draw and is placed in the middle of the gauge. Using the play command executes the Arcanum's corresponding action. Okay, where is... Oh, it's literally right here. HUD layout. Does this have a simple version? What does that look like? Put that there for now. There should be... Because that is a very pretty looking... Maybe if we put it down to 80%. $60... 80? Let's try 80. Yeah, you are not looking, you are not looking, I am taking care of it, it is fine. Okay. It's fine for now. Okay. You have anything that's set to... Okay. Well, first of all, we're getting rid of these. Auto attack, sprint, teleport, etc., etc. Okay. Instead of fiddling around with this on stream, I might just do this off stream, and then we can continue the next scenario quest for Astro starting off next stream. Either next stream or on Mondays, because I'd still like to stream a little bit tomorrow. On my normal day, because having today's stream was a little bit off the cuff. I needed to get out of a Realm Reborn or I was going to die. I woke up today and I just said I need to get out.
Let's see. So we have that, and then we've got more main scenario quests. We're finally out of the patches and into Heavensward. That's so cool. We got a lot done today. We had a lot of feelings. We saw a lot of things. We saw a lot of things that we're probably going to see again in our nightmares, but it's all for the greater good, right? So thank you guys so much for joining me today and joining me for our first foray into Heavensward. I'm looking forward to tomorrow for sure. So I'm going to probably fiddle around with Astro off stream today. And I think we can just hop right into main story tomorrow. Otherwise, actually, hold please. Pausing the credits. I have a wonder. Do I not have... Here, we're just gonna do this the long way. Yeah. Thank you all for stopping in. I have to check something before we end, though. And also, thank God we can actually still go to everywhere. Hopefully we are not, you know, hunted down by anybody. That would be terribly inconvenient. Dude, please. Is it possible that we... Yes. Ha. I am so excited. I can continue my carpentry class quests. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay. Debating grabbing this before we leave. Debating grabbing. I'm gonna grab it before we leave. I've been waiting for more carpentry quests for a few weeks now. So we're gonna grab this before we go. Ah, Reyna, I trust you've continued carving away at perfection in our art. I have a somewhat unusual request for you today, finding the owner of an errant spear. A member of Gridania's finest brought it to me after discovering it during his patrol. How it ended up in the North Shroud is a mystery, but it's a fine piece of craftsmanship. The style is undeniably Ishgardian, though few could tell as much as the spearhead is missing. To a master, however, the love of both carpenter and wielder for the weapon is obvious. This haft has been worn smooth through use, revealing the quilted pattern of the wood. It is a king amongst lances. I thank the Wailer for his help, though it is a great pity you cannot find the spearhead. Regardless, it deserves to be returned to he who loved it. I know I would be distraught if I lost such a treasure. As Guildmaster, my duties keep me firmly rooted here. Yet you, as an adventurer, have spread your branches far and wide. Hence why I have brought it to your attention. Thankfully, the lance gives us a clue as to its owner. Here, the winged crown of the Temple Knights carved upon the shaft. Of course, this is only somewhat narrows the field, but a member of their order may be able to help. Judging by the age of the spear, the more veteran the better. In any case, I now leave this in your capable hands. Oh, so they all have a little, same musical sting. Okay, cool. All right, well, we grabbed it. And we'll work on those on a later date. So glad for you that you get to speak to Beaton again. Good for you. Literally, I adore him. I adore him so much. Because I am side character Andy for sure. But now, I will bid you all adieu. For now. We got so many things to do. We got our carpentry quests. We got our astrologian quests. Tomorrow we might even pick up Machinist if we're feeling a little spicy. And then we have like main story quest also. I'm sure Alphino and Dracula and everyone's gonna want to hear from us at some point. Every X-Pax quests have a unique musical theme. Oh, very good. One thing I am sad about though is that we're not gonna be able to pick up any more Red Mage quests until like the 3rd X-Pack. So that is a little bit disappointing because I love Red Mage and I wanted to be able to continue the story for
for that during the streams, but I guess we'll just have to wait till... What's the third X-Pack called? Stormblood? Stormblood? I think it's Stormblood. But I may have missed the credits, but thank you, special thank you to my mods, Puppy Tarts and Sleepy Corgi Streams. It was good to see you here, Fox, Jet, Zen. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And yes, definitely something to look forward to for Stormblood. Already, we have things in Stormblood to look forward to. Like, that's actually pretty cool when you put in that context. So I'll see you all tomorrow, and we'll see what we can get up to. Have a good evening, night, time of day, morning, wherever you reign. Goodbye.